Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. Welcome back. I know I've been away for a while. Happy belated Valentine's Day to each and every one of you. I seem a little bit in like low spirits today because right before I started recording, I got really sick. I have a problem with eating very, very quickly. And the beautiful thing about this sleeve is my stomach will immediately tell me, haha, congratulations, you played yourself. Because my energy levels will be absolutely zapped. I'll have to throw up. And I will just feel so uncomfortable. So needless to say, yeah, I am not really with eating food anymore. I mean, of course, you have to eat to live. Like, I'm not trying to, never eat ever again. But I am definitely not rushing the process anymore. Now, a couple of days ago, because things are going so well, and once again, thank you so much, Dr. Rainville, for doing such an amazing job with my sleeve. But because of things was doing so well, I was saying to myself, you know what? I'm gonna go to Dunkin' and I'm gonna get myself a wake up wrap, something small. So I was able to eat half of a wake up wrap, which is absolutely crazy because I used to go to McDonald's on the regular and get like 2 breakfast sandwiches and 2 hash browns and a large coffee, eat that 900 like that's easily like 1100 calories standard for a breakfast. And that was normal for me, which is insane nowadays because on this bariatric diet that I'm on, I only at max nowadays eat 300 calories a day, which is insane within itself. But look, as of recording, I'm already 42.8 pounds down. So trust me, not complaining at all. I am glad that the weight is coming off. But yeah, this journey is exactly that. It's very much a journey. Where was I? So yes, I was talking about putting pressure on the stomach because I was thinking that everything is going so well. And a couple of days ago I had that, and then yes, I went to Trader Joe's and I've been craving Chinese food. Like, I think I told you on one of my other videos, but I haven't recorded in so long. Almost forgot like what I've told you and what I haven't. But I've been craving egg rolls. I remember the first thing that I said when I came out of surgery, it was like, oh my God, I need an egg roll. So now I am on the pureed diet. So I can only have like extremely soft food, so I can have scrambled eggs again. Thank God, because y'all know how much I love eggs. So I'm doing that. But I've been, again, like I said, testing the limits. That is definitely not something you should do. For anybody that is getting the sleeve surgery or any type of bariatric surgery, do not be a clown like me. Right now, if I could be extra and put on clown makeup as I was talking to you, I would, because my stomach absolutely rejected it. I got violently ill. Now, obviously, when you throw up after being on the bariatric surgery, you feel immediate relief. But the process of actually throwing up is just, I mean, there is no one on the planet where someone's going to be like, oh, I love throwing up. Unless you have some type of a disorder or something. And I'm quite sure even for those persons, it's not fun. But no one enjoys the process of throwing up. And yeah, it hurts, it sucks, but as soon as you do evacuate your stomach, it's all good. Same thing happened today, because I am getting hungrier. So since I can tolerate certain foods, I am starting to press the boundaries and limits of what my stomach can do, which is absolutely foolhardy. So for anybody, again, that is going to get the surgery, don't do that. Please don't. I'm trying to save you. Like, do not do that. So today, what did I just eat? I had grits this morning. I had some cheese grits with some butter, and I had 2 scrambled eggs. So, and a pat of butter. So 480 calories. I also tend to be very strict with my calories in versus calories out. I have my Fitness Pal, so even before the surgery, there's nothing that goes in my mouth without me knowing exactly like where my calorie count is. So ate that this morning, and I had a very weird feeling, because my whole life, as you can see why I got the surgery, I don't waste food. So I got through 3/4 of my breakfast, and I just saw grits just sitting there in the bowl, and my brain is like, Chris, just pick it up and finish it. It literally was like maybe 2 spoons left, but my stomach was just like, Chris, if you put this in me, I'm gonna show you who's boss. So luckily I listened, because breakfast food is like my favorite food. But I did listen. I did not. I waited 30 minutes before I finished the grits. But this is also just teaching me it's okay to leave food on your plate. Obviously not wasting food, but if you can only eat but so much, that's what you can eat, and that's it. You can't force yourself. So I also say that to say, with this surgery, it is also, you have to change your mindset. Just like the doctor told me, doctors, nurses, my surgeon, this is an absolute lifestyle change. So if you are not ready to change your life, I'm not going to say don't get the surgery, but I'm also not going to encourage you to keep eating food to where you'll have a heart attack one day. Don't do that. But you really got to get your mind right. And again, I love, well, obviously with the way that my stomach is hurting nowadays, I loved food. But yeah, it's not worth it. And also too, with the amount of weight that I'm losing, because again, walked in at 422 pounds. Currently, right now, I think, because I know I'm 42.8 pounds down, so you can do the math. But I think this morning I stepped on the scale and I was at like 385, which is fantastic. I had actually a really bad injury before all of this. It was my wife and I, our 4th anniversary, went down to Seaside Heights, and I got swept up in a current. Thank God I'm still alive. And I injured my hips. So even though I was able to walk properly after sitting down, like how I'm sitting down right now, my hips would be so sore, and it felt like I tore something. But now, since there's not as much weight on my joints, the right hip is still kind of painful, but it is nowhere near where it was. So that's good. So again, there are so many benefits to having the surgery. I'm really happy with the results. The only thing for me that I gotta really focus on is just changing my mindset about food. I can foresee me drinking, non-alcoholic of course, drinking a lot more than I eat, because one of my fears was, since my stomach is so small, for those of you that like really intimately know me, if you put juice or water or anything around me when I'm thirsty, like as soon as the bottom of the cup is on a surface, it's gone. I really can consume juice and water and any type of liquid. But when there's no food in my stomach, I can still drink, even though, yes, I'm still supposed to be sipping my drinks. But I can consume a lot more than when I first came out of the hospital, obviously. So I am enjoying, drinking tea at a normal rate, just hydrating. I'm enjoying all of that. So thank God that has not given me any complications. It is food that gives me complications. Also, another thing, for those of you that can eat and drink simultaneously while you're out to eat or eating a meal, yeah, those days are over for me. I envy you. I miss those days because needless to say, that's kind of what happened to me this afternoon. I was eating not crab legs, but like crab in a can from ShopRite, and prepared it, put some butter there because I can have things that's like really soft and almost pureed. So, crab meat is very flaky. I can have that. But because I had 3.4 ounces of crab, but I forgot that I can't eat and drink, and I was feeling a little uncomfortable. The food was just starting to just sit right here. So forgetting that I had the surgery for a second, and forgive my ashy hands, don't laugh at me. Forgetting that I had the surgery, I went to my refrigerator and I got some purple Crystal Light, and I drank it. All of a sudden, I felt super sick, and I had to throw it up. Now, luckily, I don't know how the body processes this. It's pretty, I guess it's kind of cool. I know I sound like a nerd right now, but when I threw up just now, and sorry if it's TMI, this is obviously medical YouTube, so hopefully you can grow up. But yeah, I only threw up the purple Crystal Light, and it wasn't the food. So as I'm talking to you, because we're probably like 13 minutes into the video now, the food's still in. I feel great now. My energy is coming back. But yeah, you cannot eat and drink. So there's that. You have to wait, I think, 30 minutes. And that's honestly even more than the hunger aspect of just eating fast. That's going to be the hardest thing, because you eat food and then you wash it down. I'm just so used to that. But yeah, I gotta get used to that if I want to not feel sick. So there's that. But that's kind of what's been going on for the past 2 weeks. Sorry that I have not been able to keep up like the whole every single day, but at least, I won't be inundating you guys with the minutia of my life. But I will, at least, there are some things I do have to tell you about. Day one at me being home, okay, how can I say this? So the first night I was home, I'll say that. So that since everything started on the 1st, I'll keep, the dates are clean. So, February 1st, I had the surgery. February 2nd, I was discharged. I left the hospital at around 2 p.m. So that night, absolutely horrible. Immediate buyer's remorse. 0 out of 10. At that point, did not recommend. Because I am the type of person that, I'm used to topical pain, but like inside pain, like I've never really felt that before. Thank God I'm one of those people. I've never really broken a bone. I've never, I've never done any of that stuff. So any type of internal pain is absolutely aberrant to me. And I had a panic attack, which is also something that's extremely new to me. I would say new within the last 7 years of my life. I just had regular people anxiety, but now I'm not gonna say that I have generalized anxiety or anything, but I do have claustrophobia, really bad, actually. Obviously due to my size, or so I think. Excuse me. And just and anxiety. So I tried to burp and I couldn't, and I had lots of gas pain. I genuinely thought that I was going to die because my claustrophobia just started, because I kept saying to myself, all right, you're not able to pass gas, you're not able to burp, oh my God, the gas in your body is trapped. And then my mind just literally started running away from me, and then I started feeling uncomfortable, not just here, but I started feeling uncomfortable here, which then caused my mind to race. So like I was in the bedroom just jumping up and down, all that. And this is how I know it was crazy. I am not the guy to ever ask for reassurance, ever. My wife knows this, and obviously what I'm about to tell you guys, shouts out to Patricia, because she really held me down. Probably for the first or second time in our marriage, I actually had to look at her and ask, are you sure that everything's going to be all right? I am not the guy to ever ask for reassurance. If I believe in something, that's it for me. I'm good. So for me to have to humble myself and to look and to reach out for help, that to me was also mind-blowing. And I'm just so happy that she was able to be there and to calm my fears, to rub my back, and to sit up and to listen to me while I was like rambling and raving. Because yeah, I'm not gonna lie, and I'm definitely not the person, and I'm not saying this in a bragging way at all, because I know other people in life go through suicidal ideations and everything, and that is definitely nothing to laugh at. It's not a joke. But yeah, I'm definitely not one of those people that goes through that. But there was a fleeting thought, not gonna lie to you. I was like, you know what? If I really have to go through this feeling where I feel like all the pain in my body is trapped, I can't hardly breathe, I feel like I'm suffocating, there's so much internal pain, nah, can't do it, I gotta check out. And that's crazy to think like that. But again, while I have not been recording, the next day I knew how to manage it. And every once in a while, my anxiety will come back. Like 2 nights ago, I went to the bathroom, came back, drank something, went back to sleep, and then I just had this dream of me not being able to like burp or anything like that, and I just immediately woke up and I was like, hey, whoa, what's going on? And then I stayed up for like the next 5 hours, so that obviously was not fun. So I say all of that to say, if you do have some anxiety issues, they may crop up. I know it did for me. It is not uncommon to have a couple of days out from the surgery before you learn how to manage things like I have. You may have some depression. You may feel like, oh my God, I made like the worst mistake of my life. Heck, even today when I was throwing up, again, like I'm a big guy. I hate to admit this, especially on a YouTube video, but I love to eat. That's clearly that's clearly obvious. But now I'm to a point where I'm like, look, this is not worth it. But yeah, sometimes you will say to yourself, man, like, is this worth it? Now, again, the numbers are falling down now because I'm not eating as much, and also because of all the trials and tribulations that I went through. Neither do I want to eat like that anymore. Sometimes I do, but again, when my stomach tells me no, that's what happens. But yeah, it's the first 2 days were the roughest. After that, if you stick to the plan, you stick to the diet, there are going to be times like me that you're like, oh, I got this. The doctor said that I can eat a pureed diet on such and such date. Let me shave off 2 days and let me start. Don't do it, because I've done that. And the funny thing is, your first meal, you may be able to cheat. It may go down well. You may be like, you know what, I can keep doing this. But guess what? When you keep on putting heavy food in a brand new stomach, your stomach will start to get real angry at you and be like, hey, look, I gave you a chance the first time. Don't keep thinking that you can keep on doing this. So there's that. Other than that, my wife, my sister-in-law, a lot of people are seeing that that I am getting smaller, which is pretty cool. I don't see it yet, but I feel it, because another thing that I can't believe that I'm admitting in a video, but you know how, like, if you're not balling out of control, and like my family certainly isn't, even though we do have dual income, like, you don't just keep going out buying clothes. Like, the clothes that you have is the clothes that you have. So luckily at my job, since we're doing virtual learning and I'm an instructor there, I'm no longer in corporate America, so I don't have to wear a suit and tie. I do miss those days, but it is what it is. So I could wear a shirt like this just as long as I'm wearing khakis or something like that, or like some type of dress pants, or I can wear like jeans or something. But this shirt that I'm wearing right now, this is a 4X, and right now this shirt is fitting like how it should, which I'm very happy about. But let's say 4 weeks ago, I was almost Winnie the Poohing it up. And that's, I hate to admit that, and to make myself look crazy out here, but it was the truth. Like, my shirts really, like I would just look down, and then the bottom of my shirt, like, would not be covering my stomach. And I'm like saying to myself, like, how did I balloon to this size? Like, I am usually extremely good at managing, when I would say 3.5 years ago, when I saw that I was kind of like getting outrageous with my diet. I've been really good at managing things, but yeah, because of COVID and other excuses here and there, when I started going 400 plus, it just seemed like life, weight-wise, was just getting too out of control. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. That's everything that's been going on for like the past 2 weeks. I'm going to try to record every week, but you know how life is. But any type of changes or anything, I definitely will let you know. As always, thank you so much for taking the time out to listen to everything that I've been going through. You guys are absolutely amazing. I'm enjoying seeing the comments of people that I know, people that I don't know. Like, it's all, this whole process is pretty cool. So once again, thank you to each and every one of you. Again, I always shout out Dr. Harvey Rainville. He's the one that has made this all possible. So once again, thank you, Dr. Rainville. To all of my dietitians, nutritionists, like, again, thank you guys. I'm gonna try to stick to the diet as much as I can. But yeah, if anybody under the sound of my voice, if you want to comment, if you want to give me tips, tricks, anything, please let me know. Put it right in the comments below. It would be extremely appreciated. If you want to subscribe to see how, every single time I post a video, please do so, because, again, I'm living my life, so I'm enjoying this process. But for those people that have not gone through the process, and I have noticed also in the gastric sleeve space, or any type of bariatric surgery, there are not a lot of men that records their experiences. So besides one of the other gentlemen that I saw from Jersey, I'm forgetting his name, but it starts, he has like an orange living room, and his name is Jersey something. I wish I could remember your name, brother, but other than him, which I thoroughly enjoy his videos, he seems like a pretty cool guy. There's not that many guys that's in this space. So this is my story from obviously a male perspective. So please comment, share, like, subscribe, do all of that. Once again, thank you so much, and I'll see you soon.